Okay, because it's about to get into some heavy stuff.
Bottle of champagne, because we finna celebrate.
Dre.
We gonna celebrate what? My divorce. How about that?
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by today's turtle, we're gonna be talking about some pretty heavy stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys are ready for it. I'm gonna try to make this not so sad and emotional, more like a educational video, you know, but you kind of got to know my backstory a little bit in order to understand where I'm coming from. So here it is.
I was married. I was married for, 4 or 5 years, and we ended up getting a divorce about 2 years ago. It was literally the best thing that could have ever happened.
No, but seriously, we ended up getting the divorce. It was a lot of unspoken words. You know, there was infidelity involved, not on my end, but, and that was one of the contributing factors to the divorce actually taking place. Yeah, I had made a post about a year ago. It was about transparency and being open and honest. And, I'm going to read a little bit of it for you guys. Actually, I'm going to just put it up here so y'all can read it yourselves. But I'm going to read just a little tiny bit of it. Gone through a divorce, you know it's taxing on your mental and physical health. You have a roller coaster of emotions. You hardly want to eat or do anything. It was a dark and depressing time for me. It really was. And I was sad, you know, because it's like the ending of a chapter that you never thought was going to essentially end. So it's a lot. It's a lot that you have to deal with emotionally. I had made this post. I had got a ton of feedback from a lot of people that, you know, went through a divorce themselves. And it was refreshing almost kind of to be able to express and talk to individuals that were going through the same thing that I was going through. And basically, the post that I had made kind of made them feel comfortable talking to me about it. And it made me feel good because nobody wants to talk about their failures, and getting a divorce to me and a lot of people is essentially a failure, because you do all of this, you go through all of this, all this time and planning, you know, some people having big weddings and all that stuff, only for it to end in divorce because of infidelity or because of the lack of companionship. There's so many different reasons why people get divorced, you know. So to touch again, like, why did I get a divorce? There was infidelity involved. She decided that she didn't want to be married to me anymore, so she went ahead and filed. It hurt because it was like I accepted a lot of things that I didn't have to accept, only to turn around and end in divorce. Crazy. I was hurt. My mother not being here anymore, that would have been the person that I would have talked to and turn to, you know, help me kind of sort out my feelings and help me understand what it is that I'm doing. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? I don't know, you know. And having my mom there for me would have probably made all the difference. But because of the fact that she wasn't there, you know, things kind of, you know, were a little different. My friends had to step in that sense and kind of help me get over the hump of divorce, you know? Like literally when you're going through a divorce, for those of you that don't know, and I hope that you guys never know what divorce feels like, with so many different emotions. You go through so many different stages of grief. And have it in your mind, this plan that you've concocted for you and your spouse, this lifelong plan that you concocted. You know, you want the house, the kids, the cars, the businesses, the this, the that, all of those things that you feel like, you know, those were your dreams that are embodied in this one person, or into this situation, this relationship that you're in. Once that's no longer there, you feel like, what am I going to do? I've invested time into this situation, into this marriage, into this relationship, and it's not turning out the way that I want it to. What am I supposed to do? That's what I feel like hurts the most, is you thinking and singing your shoulda, coulda, wouldas, if that makes sense. You're like, I'm never going to have this with this person like I wanted to originally have. I'm never going to have that. I'm never going to have this, that, and the third, you know. But you think about it as if you're never going to have it. But in reality, you're just not going to have it with this individual. And that's okay, because you can still have everything that you've ever wanted without somebody else being attached to it. Asked, how did I overcome depression, like during and after my divorce? So how I ended up overcoming depression is essentially by being with those who I loved and who loved me. Enjoying the company of those who wanted to have a good time, wanted to, you know, put a smile on my face. My friends went out of their way a lot of the times to make me feel good, even when they were going through their own shit. You know what I'm saying? They made me feel good. It was a good time. Getaways. I would go visit my friends in Louisiana, and just have like girls' weekends, and it was everything. Going out, having drinks with my friends, and staying up, watching movies late at night, and just enjoying the company of those that love you. That's how I overcame my depression. And talking about it, of course, you don't want to ignore the feelings that you're feeling. You want to talk about it, and you want to feel it. To me, I wanted to feel every single emotion that I needed to feel so that I wouldn't feel it no more. If that makes sense. Like if I was sad, let me be sad. If I'm mad, let me be mad. I wanted to feel everything because I needed to feel everything in order to feel like myself again. Like I can't not be mad. I can't not be sad, and suppress those things just to suffice. I had to deal with the things that I needed to deal with. That I feel every emotion. Make sure that you are surrounded by loved ones. Don't let anybody tell you what to feel, how to feel, when to feel it, because they are not you. Essentially, do what it is that you need to do to make yourself feel happy. Do things that you enjoy doing. I'm gonna give y'all an example. So it was one of my best friend's birthdays. We went to Las Vegas, and literally, I'm gonna insert a picture, baby, because I was fine. I was like, you know what? I'm finna be single in about like the next months. I'm finna do it. I'm already single, and I'm finna do it. I'm finna to do it. So, baby, I put on my makeup, I put on my heels, and I went out and I had a ball, okay? Baby, getting hollered at left and right. They must have smelt the single on me or something, baby, because they was trying to get at you, girl. But now, like, it was so much fun, and I was just like, I'm finna live my life. I'm finna do what I want to do. This is great. And I'm so happy for my best friend's birthday because it's exactly what I needed, okay? And it was a great time with even better people. It was great. Man, it was fantastic. But that's how I overcame my depression, essentially having fun. How did you get over feeling like a failure? Once I realized that I deserved better, and I know this is cliche to say, but once I realized that I deserve better and that I am going to get what I deserve, that's essentially when I realized that, hey, whatever, it's gonna happen. Like, go and yell to the rooftops that, hey, y'all, I'm single. I'm getting a divorce. I didn't do that because essentially that's nobody's business but mine and the people that I choose to share it with. I did kind of feel like, damn, like I really wanted this to work. You know, I got married. I wanted it to, you know, do. But I also had to think of it in the sense that I still have a very good chunk of my life to live. So I'm not about to dwell on this fraction of my life. And yeah, it sucks that you're getting a divorce, Tara, but this isn't it. I stopped feeling like a failure. Like I said, once I realized that I was getting out of something that I needed to get out of, because it was going to end up probably in a worse situation had I not have gotten out of that marriage sooner. I am forever grateful to my ex-wife for allowing that to happen, because had that not have happened and had things not have gone the way that they would have or did, I wouldn't be who I am right now. So we're going to talk about my grieving process, what I went through and how I decided to bounce back from it. A lot like losing a loved one, we go through this healing process, and it's like the 5 stages of grief. And you go through that when you essentially lose or you've encountered a loss of some sort. You go through this grieving process, and then within that grieving process, there's 5 stages that you go through in order to help you kind of bounce back and heal from the trauma that you've dealt with. Or are dealing with. The stages that I actually went through when dealing with my divorce.
It's a bottle of
Ding,
champagne,
ding, ding.
because we finna celebrate. We gonna celebrate what? My divorce. How about
do
that?
y'all know what movie that's from? Because if you don't, you are too young. You shouldn't be watching this video. But, so the first one is denial. I was like, no, this can't be happening to me. This isn't my life. This isn't the ideal thing that I wanted to do. This isn't what I envisioned for myself. Like, I don't want to get a divorce. I'm only 20 something years old. Why am I getting a divorce? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm getting a divorce. You know? Then it's just like, I was thinking like, nah, not me. Like, not Tara. I'm not the one that's getting a divorce. This is crazy. Like, there's no way that this is me. I'm not going through this. Nah, this can't be. But it was. And I did. That turned into anger. Like, nah, this is not happening. I'm not going to allow this to happen. I'm mad. I know this ain't going on. So now I'm real mad that I wasn't the one that filed for divorce in the first place. Now that I know X, Y, and Z is happening or had happened right underneath my nose. Oh no, hell no, boy. Y'all done up and done it. Anger. You're mad. You're pissed. You want to throw something. You want to punch somebody. Then that turned into, okay, let's think about this rationally. You know, I know that she's unhappy, or I know that I can do some things to change, and I know that she's been talking about this, but I'm just going to go ahead and just do it. I'm going to go ahead and change. So if I change and like, say for instance, if I change, like, then, you know, we'll be all right. So since I have to deal with this, you think that you have to deal with something, but like, because I'm dealing with this and I have to deal with this, like, let's just figure out a way to deal with it together. Not realizing that you can deal with it by yourself. You don't gotta deal with it with anybody but yourself. I'm just gonna live upstairs, you know, while she's living here, and you know, we'll basically be like roommates. The fuck? No. Oh, I can't believe I'm dealing with this. Like, this is not real. Oh, I'm dealing with this. I had to wake up every day and deal with this. Literally, like, the hell am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna live? Like, what is the next step for me? Like, I had so many plans. Now I have to put these on hold. And then acceptance is, okay, I've dealt with this. You know what I'm saying? It's important to recognize that you are going through a grieving process whenever you are dealing with the loss of something, and to be able to identify what step or what stage of the grieving process that you're in, so that you can find adequate ways to heal and deal. Because if not, depression can take you down a slippery slope. But it's good to have a good team of people around you to make sure that, you know, you're always on the up and up, you know, especially when you're going through something as taxing as a divorce or a loss of a loved one. So, and I happen to have quite a bit of experience with loss. So yeah, that's another video for another time too. But yeah, y'all, thank you for tuning into my TED Talk. No, I'm just kidding. No, but thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you watched all the way through the end of the video, like where we are now. And like I said, I didn't want this video to be sad. Like, I have recorded this video like 3 times, and each time you're gonna see different clips, and I might look different, but it's stuff that needs to be said and needs to be talked about so you guys can understand and hear what I'm saying. Because man, I didn't come on here wanting to bash nobody, because that was not the reason for this video. And that's probably one of the reasons why I waited so long to do this video, because I wanted it to be more of an educational video and not like bashing, you know, my ex. But you know, hey, you know, if you know the truth shall set us free. Whew, after all that evilness that I talked about, we're about to go back in, baby, and spray. Whew. Gotta cleanse, because, like I said, baby, it's a little hectic. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope that it brought you some laughs. I hope that it was enjoyable, even though it's a sad topic. I hope that you took away some things. I hope that you learned some things about me and everything in between. But yes, again, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Oh, and if you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me down below what you thought about this video. And yeah, leave your feedback, because I would love to hear it, because if I don't hear it, I won't get better at making these videos. And essentially that's what I want to do. And yeah, so there may be a part 2 to this video. I haven't decided yet, because there's other things that I want to talk about too, but I don't want to make this video super long. So yeah, but again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a marvelous rest of your week.